very special guest. All the way from the great walled city of Uruk, the King of Kings, Gilgamesh!
It's great to be here. Haven't been outside the city since my last adventure, and it's really great to get out. It feels good. It feels great.
For our viewers who don't know or have forgotten, Gilgamesh was a great Sumerian king and the star of the first recorded story ever, self-titled Gilgamesh. He was known for his strength and sex appeal, as well as his bold adventures in his search for glory.
You're too kind, Beowulf. If only I was more like you.
My friend, we are too similar as it is. But on to our first question. Do you believe there are experiences that connect all mankind, separate from our culture?
Absolutely. These have been a very, very tough past couple months for me. It started with the loss of my dear brother, my brave Enkidu. It was through this experience I first felt grief, something that will eventually grip all of man. As time allows the earth to reclaim what was born unto it, we will all lose those closest to us. The fair and orderly world we had thought existed will waste away before us, as our loved ones do. Thus, we first see how ourselves, those around us, and future generations will eventually slip into the unknown.
I have recently come to terms with this as well. Ruling for 45 years, I have seen friends come and go. Great men pass, burn, and disappear as the smoke from the fire dissipates in the night sky. I look into my best breastplate and see myself withering away. Not the man I once was, mortality nipping at my heels. A truly sad subject. Let's not linger. On to our next question. What is it like being two-thirds divine? I imagine people have a lot of expectations for you.
Oh, of course. As much as the lovely women of Uruk cherish it, it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's much too hard to satisfy everyone. You have gods who expect you to be less than them, and humans expecting you to be extraordinary. It's a horrible middle ground, where I feel as if I simply don't belong. To impress the humans, I have to be bold, be daring, and go out ready to show my people what I am capable of. Only not to be godly enough, to be a freak of nature. However, there is no doubt, more than often, the two-thirds divinity comes in handy, especially in my quests.
I'm sure they do. I certainly agree with these expectations, you see. There is this need that once you prove yourself, you can't stop. It's truly an addictive aspiration. These past 45 years have been long and hard, despite the comfort Geatland has provided. Aside from the occasional battle, I find myself bored, nothing to do. My people have not been wronged, there is no fiend to find. I pray for the day when I am needed once more. I just hope there will be enough of me left to handle the monster. But let's see you tackle my next question. How do you believe our morality intersects with our mortality?
Surprisingly, after failing in my quest for immortality, I believe my eyes have been opened to a greater truth in terms of life and death. At birth, our consciences are just being delivered from the unknown and thrust into this reality. The innocence of childhood allows us to maintain a high standard of morality and not even put our mortality into question. In our middle years, we wish to conquer mortality, and as a result, our morality suffers. We try to put a framework on the world we live in and extend it into the void we will eventually pass back into. However, after all of our experiences, time is still the master of our reality. The closer we move toward the void, the more we see the importance of our morality, and that to be subject to mortality is essential.
So often we look for a balance between morality and mortality, but never find it. The framework we live in this 7-minute show, our mortality, restricts our understanding of morality. This framework of time defines our lives and our existence. It is time that will slowly turn us to dust, that we will wither away with smoke from the funeral pyre. However, these lessons, these stories, will persist through time, through humanity. So long as there are men, so long as we are mortal, we will relive this battle, this story for all eternity. Good night and farewell. Godspeed, men. Godspeed. Yes! Yes!
No! Hey, waiter, can you send this bottle of wine over to those ladies over there?